Yeah, man. You're going to kill a beat, the goddamn witch finder general. You got a witch. I'm burning their asses up. Goddamn witch finder general. You got a witch. I'll burn their goddamn asses up. And y'all know this, man. Finder general. You got a witch. I'm burning their asses up. Yes, sir. I didn't need to say goddamn witch finder general. This. Got a witch. I try to do shit. I'll burn their goddamn asses up. That's the bullshit. But anyway, got a great show for y'all tonight. I know it's kind of late. I know probably y'all might be sleeping and partying, doing whatever y'all doing and shit. But I just had to reply to this conspiracy nut, Mr. Barack Shy or whatever his name is, some 4-year veteran YouTube conspiracy nutcase and stuff that my boy Josh had to burn up 4 years ago. And now my man waited 4 years and he's back for more. So y'all saw the last stream he didn't show up at, so nothing happened. You know, it's cowards. He was ready to go. And then the man started saying all types of shit. I got to pay him and all types of dumbass shit. Instead of just saying, yo, I don't want no smoke. So he made a video on me and Josh today. Or yesterday, whatever it was. I just caught some of it. I'm going to do my commentary on that motherfucker. We're going to burn his ass up with common sense. But first, I'm going to play this ill-ass track by my man Josh called Fake Hustles. Because that was these crazy nigga nut Hebrew Israelite conspiracy crazy people and shit be trying to do. Fool the people and shit. You get something for free, for nothing. All right, let's go.
Niggas think they slick as hell. Oh well. The motherfucking ship done sail. Couldn't read the braille. Catch a time bomb in the mail. Y'all Hellenized more than hell. I'm at work helping peeps make a bill. Gotta get the fuck out and stay out. Even though you from the south, hear these words out the mouth. I don't know what they about. What they say is sour to the taste like kraut. And the crowd's trying to shout. Niggas locked up, catch a gout. I'ma try and run a Jerry Rice route. Let me go on ahead and let the nights out. I ain't pout, but don't look at me when you learn. Heat in my chest make me sweat like a burn. Could it be a germ? Snap my finger saying darn. I'ma make it past go on the next turn.
Fake bosses. Fake bosses. Yeah. Fake bosses. Fake bosses.
Yeah. Hey, some pro-black, they sweet as kerns. Keep the documentary, Ken Burns. Trying to hustle, she made the floor wet, torn muscle. But you got a lot of wop, a lot of pot, a lot of snot. About to get slapped out your mouth. I'm having more fun than Cindy Locke. Fuck a racist cop. Too many dead drop. We Star Trek to the next stop. Got the CBD from the shop. Made my blood pressure drop. We ain't forget who you shot. Google satellite show the spot. Got the same terrain. Maneuver 360 and see a plane. See the game. Y'all still worry about a lamb lane. Too much Luciferian damn fame. Hear me right. Talk about the dirty light. See it clearer. Even through the smoking mirrors.
Awesome. Fake awesome. Page turn. Yeah. Fake awesome. Fake awesome.
Word. Check it though. We about the facts. A lot of cats about the gas. We swatting that. Word. Grain and flax. I'm like Bane on the back. Streets be the same to the rap. Real lyrics. It's not crack. Even without the beat, we go oil. Check the hors d'oeuvres. They all spoiled. Royal soil. Ethiopian kind. Many brothers got vexed trying to tamper with the mind. Out here saying decline hard. Trying to wait for y'all to grow a spine. It's no time. All illusion. Devil white man made intrusion. Don't get it confused though. Devil black man will use bros. Bunch of putos who got new souls. So they feel they can do anything, include mess with the way the earth sings. Hey yo, but the earth stings.
Fake bosses. 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 fake horses, fake
Y'all know what it is. Hey, yeah. Yo, talk for a second. Your brother Jock. And always remember, people say your DNA is a weapon. Funk that. Natural selection. Yo, that's all repetitive. Yeah, straight negatives.
Yeah. Back at your ass again. What's going on over here? All right, we got Jennifer up in here. All right. We got old Rudy up in here too. What up, Rudy? Shit. Do some goddamn dragging tonight and shit. Goddamn, burn these son of bitches up. This goddamn stupid conspiracy shit. Oh boy, try to get at your boy Killer B and shit. Try to get at your boy. Try to get at my man Josh too. Oh, some bullshit. Wait till you see what this nigga got to say tonight. And we're gonna see what his evidence is and shit, right? I got a good mind. Damn, this shit was good. I got a good mind to show the goddamn comments and shit and how it started, right? That's what I should do. You know, Josh always got some wisdom and shit for niggas' asses. Josh always got some wisdom for y'all. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Josh's joint first. Then we're going to get into commentary on his. Hopefully this shit don't take time. I'm going to try to do this shit under 2 hours. So we're going to get it popping. All right, let me see something here. All right. Wait. Here we go. All right. Sorry, I ain't been streaming that much lately. I've been super busy the last week or two. A lot of things going on. Try to get this thing here going. Actually, I could get the video a lot quicker from here. So this guy made a claim about fucking Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was a goddamn Freemason, right? We're not gonna show his original, but we're gonna show Josh's reply to the video. Right? It pretty much explains everything. Right? For all your Torah followers, your Bible followers and stuff, y'all gonna see how Josh kick it, right? Hold on, let's put this thing up. It's a great idea to show Josh's video first. Very short. So with me here. Okay. This is stupid news fucking comment. Fucking idiots. Well, it's funny, Josh. If you're listening right now, oh boy. Okay, yeah, we start from here. Oh boy, sound a lot like Judah. What's his name? Judah Pax Judah. Pax Judaica. Oh, a lot like him. Sound just as crazy and act like he wants to talk about the topic or engage. I don't know if y'all see my show where he came on and shit. And Pax Judaica, I mean, he came on the show and did nothing but yell and scream and talk shit. And we let him on to discuss things like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy shit. But let's get on into this thing here. Fake hustles. That shit is dope. Fake hustles. All right. Let me share my screen. Hell yeah, they be on that BS. Hell yeah. Straight up. They be on that BS. Okay. All right. Let's get it. Hell yeah. I'll put the link up in the chat. Anybody want to come out here with me? All right. There we go. On with it. We got a lot of information here for y'all today. Simple information. Good content. Good information that you guys don't hear every day and stuff. So, all right. Screen there. This is Josh's reply. This was actually done like in 2016. Baruch Shai with the wrong message. What happened to praise of Yah and Yasharal, right?
Shalom, Yasharal. This is Josh. All praises to Yahweh. Here with a short video about, this brother here, Baruch Shai. He makes a couple videos, a video series about Jesuits and Freemasonry. And, essentially nothing's wrong with that. That stuff exists. But in this one, he's trying to prove to you, Yasharal, that Bruce Lee was a clone. All right? So, this is the type of thing that we really need to be looking out for amongst ourselves, is these Hebrew Israelites, so-called Hebrew Israelites, who are just scared to death over concepts that are sci-fi and that are just part of comic book lore. You know what I'm saying? But these guys could be stumbling blocks. Don't you see that? That's a stumbling block right there. You see that right there? It's a stumbling block. You be walking along your path, you not see that little rock right there, trip. That's it. And that's what these brothers like this do. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this so you can hear.
Everything the same as with Bruce Lee. Dude was a Mason. He was. Nobody wants to believe that, but hey, he was. He did all the hand gestures, all the signs. He's doing all.
Okay, so supposedly Bruce Lee was a Mason. He could have been some sort of Asian Mason, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Show me some pictures. Bruce Lee on a checkered floor with an apron on, holding
something. Show us something. Oh yeah, by the way, before I get back, I know I already started, but shout out to Mike G and shit. I got up with Mike G the other day and shit. We had a good time and shit. Thanks for that 1800, homie. Shit, that motherfucker did the job and shit. Almost done with that bad boy. But yeah, shout out to Mike keeping it 100 with brother. All right, let's go. As Josh could say, this nut is trying to say Bruce Lee was a clone. Like, where these niggas get this shit from, right? And where they get it? Through word of mouth of other nutcases. There's never a source for this shit. Never. Never. But listen to what Josh says.
The compass, this is the type of masonry that the dude's talking about. So, yeah, I'm going to continue on.
All the things, playing God and becoming his own architect. He did start Jeet Kune Do, his own martial arts. Come on now.
Okay, so y'all hear that, right? He's using an argument that Bruce Lee, since he created his own martial arts style called Jeet Kune Do, wrote a whole book on it, illustrations, stances, even philosophy on it, that somehow or another, Yahweh, in all his power and glory, can't influence someone to create their own style of something. Now, Yasharal, I mean, hold on, just let's watch.
And that's how they all do it. These Masons, they start their own thing. It's the founders of certain things. It don't matter whether it's cooking, rapping, singing, acting, martial art.
Okay, so this guy Okay, the reason why Bruce Lee was killed. Imagine a whole army of Bruce Lees. Just imagine that. Now, imagine Yasharal with the same technique as Bruce Lee, an army of Yasharal like that. Exactly. That's the reason why he was killed.
It doesn't matter. Architects in something. They follow a generic architect of the universe.
Hear that? They follow a generic architect of the universe. Oh, it's Lucifer, it's Satan. Oh shit. You see, Yasharal, y'all gotta stay away. You know, the only thing that them devils do is reflect things that come from us. All the power goes to Yahweh. You know, the adversary is a tool used to wake us up, but not to be worshipped. Understand that.
Bruce Lee, man, just because a dude knew martial arts, man, it didn't mean anything. I mean, like I said, it's been said that martial arts comes from the demons. Because the
You hear that? It's been said. Keywords for y'all to take note of. Someone's talking about it's been said.
Josh took the word right out of my mouth. It's been said. Well, I heard, or they say, know what I mean? But they never tell you who. They never tell you who. Let's go. Get them, Josh.
You know, once again, but that's not the cherry on top of the cake, though. Listen to this.
The father's children don't fight.
What? What? Somebody. Okay, let's go back. What did he just say?
Arts comes from the demons. Because the father's children don't fight.
What? I know y'all heard that. What is that, folks? That's a stumbling block. That's a stumbling block. This stumbling block right here is saying the father's children don't fight.
We pray, man. We do our fighting in prayer.
We pray. We do our fighting in prayer. No physical fighting whatsoever. We do all our fighting in prayer. Sounds like a stumbling block to me. But just to reiterate, let's see what did he just say, y'all?
Children don't fight.
You hear that? One more time.
That martial arts comes from the demons.
Martial arts come from demons. Where the fuck you get that shit from? And what Josh is trying to say, if you follow God, Yahweh, Yah, however you want to put it, right? You shouldn't be all wrapped up in all this foolishness, conspiracy, who's doing what? The devil's doing this to us. The devil's doing that. Bruce Lee, who gives a fuck about Bruce Lee if you believe in Yah? If Bruce Lee is a motherfucking Luciferian, fucking goddamn blood drinking, shape shifting, whatever, like reptilian, it shouldn't matter to you if you believe in Yah. Right? Who God bless, no man curse. Am I right? It's just that simple.
Because the father's children don't fight.
The father's children don't fight. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave y'all with that. All praises to Yahweh. Shalom, shalom, Yahshua.
Thank you. We can get in right into this nigga Nut. Nigga Nut dragging today. Drag him. You motherfuckers in Texas. Drag something. Oh shit, I forgot to do this. I put that link in the chat. Anybody want to come on and shit? Talk some shit. Bed day self. Whatever you want to call it and shit. Josh is gone with the fucking wind. Gone with the waves and shit. Motherfucker, he in Hawaii chilling, doing it big. What you doing? Shit. Sitting in your crusty room, your crusty drawers. Mad at the world and shit. Could tell Temple being rocked and shit, then get off the ground. Oh man, let's continue the show. Yeah, that's right. He's still a man. That's right. Oh man. All right, now let's get into the nigga Nutz video and shit. You can use this stuff. I'm gonna do my commentary and shit. Give my critique of this video. What this nigga ass and shit. Fuck him up. All right, here we go. Shit. I'm acting like I don't know what the fuck going on. All right. See how easy. I'm gonna show y'all how easy this shit is. It's how. What the fuck? This shit. Oh. This nigga said. Right, satanic. Battle fights. And it's like the third YouTuber that I heard talk exactly like this guy. This is weird. Anyway, check this shit out. All right. I know some of y'all seen this before. My question straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. Wait, hold on. Let's go play them.
This will probably be the most controversial video on the channel.
Really?
As it was for the last channel I've had on here.
Really?
When I made a video like this, I had all kinds of death threats.
No,
and if you're going to be a truther in this world, you have to accept the things that come with it. Like,
you lying. Ain't nobody been sending no death threats over this shit right here.
You won't be supported or aided by the government, in which I do live in America. I'm not aided by the government. Any kind of high-paying job that I try to get, I can't get it. No matter how much experience I have, they won't allow me.
I wonder why. Do you go on the job place talk about y'all niggas Masons? Do you go to your job interview wearing the fucking Hebrew Israelite get up?
They try to keep me down. I can't get financial aid. If I tried, I can't get.
Wait, he just said that he don't get nothing from the government, and he trying to get financial aid and shit, right? But to go to school, nigga, anybody can get financial aid, motherfucker. Especially if you ain't got a job, anybody can get that shit. Shit, out here where they let motherfuckers go to school for free. Anybody can go to that motherfucker. Don't sit here and tell that goddamn lie.
Unemployment if I'm ever fired.
If you're ever fired, so you can't hold a job. You told me that nobody will hire you, and then tell you can't get financial aid, and now you're telling me and shit that you can't get motherfucking workers' comp and shit because you're an asshole and shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? You got fired for a certain reason, or you didn't work there long enough and you got fired. That's one reason why you don't get it. Unemployment. Because you didn't work there long. You can't hold a job. So what that said, that's just like when Siberius, shout out to Siberius too. Just like Siberius has said about Rob Rack. Rob Rack said the Most High cursed him when he was hungry on the job at Costco's, and he ate a sausage biscuit, and the white man fired him on the job. No, nigga. He didn't fire you because God didn't do that to you because you ate a sausage biscuit. You wasn't performing. You wasn't doing your goddamn job on the workplace. So you got fired. Let's go.
And if anything, like they do their best. They control everything, y'all. They control everything. And the more videos I make like this, the more they try their best to keep me down and try to keep me from prospering. The Most High's got my back. And
so is your real name Baruch Shai? Do everybody that you go try to get a job at watch your videos? That what you're saying?
I know this for a fact, and I'm just here to bring this.
I would like to see the proof of this. that you can't get hired, you can't get financial aid or motherfucking unemployment because of these motherfucking videos you make and what you tell people. I want to see the facts. Since you're an Israelite, you got to show me the facts, or you're bearing false witness, and you're slandering on the workplace.
Back up to it. Debunk this so-called Israelite, this wannabe Israelite named Yash or Josh, Killer B, the witch finder general. Yo, let's just get into this because I just got a lot of shit I gotta do. So, with all of these symbols, they represent Freemasonry. So,
show me the proof of that. Show me. I challenge you. Show me one Masonic manuscript, one Masonic piece of literature from the lodge that shows these are their symbols. Show me one. Show me one. I want to see one. Just one. Show me one source where these symbols, these hand symbols, are in any Masonic handbook. I challenge you on that.
So with these symbols, all these symbols, I see a lot of people do these symbols all the damn time. All the time. These hands right here, what you think this is? Blood? Them sixes, man. And it's definitely not okay. It's not none of that shit, man. Okay, all of these things have an origin. All these fingers, man. Proverbs 6:13-14. He winketh with his eyes.
So, what this nigga just said? Hold on, I don't forgot what the nigga said.
None of that shit, man. All of these things have an origin. Damn time. All the time. These hands right here, what you think this is? Blood? Them sixes, man. And it's
what those sixes got to do with Freemasonry? Please show me the connection. Please show me the connection. This nigga is talking.
Definitely not okay. It's not none of that shit, man. All of these things have an origin. All these fingers, man. Proverbs 6:13-14. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. Forwardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually.
So this is supposed to be motherfucking Freemasons that scripture is talking about. He speaketh with his feet. Show me a Freemason speaking with their feet. And teaching with their hands. Show me. You can't show me none of these sand symbols in any Freemasonic handbook. Not one.
He soweth discord. Discord is disagreement between people. A lot of people they disagree with everything that I'm putting out here, man. The only things that ever try to stop me is Satan and demons, man. So when there's like these so-called Israelites that try to come and debunk me for whatever reason, they think that they gotta be working for them, man. And then you got Bruce Lee right here doing the same damn shit with these devil horns. What makes Bruce Lee so special? I'm doing this video really for the purposely to like show and for people to prove me right that you worship him as a god. Everybody loves Bruce Lee. Everybody wants to be like Bruce Lee. What makes him so damn different to throw up Masonic symbols? If you are not do that without going through the rituals and without going through an organization, which is the Illuminati, which is ran by Satan.
It's ran by Satan.
And here it is in your face. People always, I don't understand it, man. Like what?
So how does he prove that Satan runs the Illuminati that time? What is wrong with these motherfuckers? What is wrong with them? Now pay attention to these hand signs, right? So you got different ones that you'll see. We'll get into some of this. You got in here for? Like, because you don't say nothing cool. You don't tell the truth. You just be up in here looking stupid. You just get like you just look dumb and shit. I don't know. Like you need somebody to talk to, some shit. God damn, I find some English bitch and shit call you up or something. Shit. Save you from wasting your time looking at a fool chasing a little killer bee around like a puppy. Follow me around. And Trey Tail making money. What you do? You over here on the Killer Bee show watching me. Trey Tail probably screaming right now, getting money. And he stole all your tracks, nigga. Got you looking stupid. Oh man, let's go.
Police so different. They all do this shit. They puppets. They want the fame. This is what they got to do. They got to represent.
Show me somewhere. Show me somewhere. He might be. But so what? Right? Rock on, motherfucker. Rock on.
So what? Are all of these martial artists too? Since Bruce Lee does it? Like, no. Hell no. You got the Prince here too. All them high power elites, man. They
what? Those are different hand signs. Those are different hand signs. That's the index and the pinky finger sticking up with the thumb extended, right? But we saw some with the thumb unextended. So what's the difference? Tell us what the difference is.
They're not good people. They don't do good things. They may seem and talk like they do it, man, but that's the...
See that? The thumb's not extended. So what does that mean? If you do the hand symbol, you gotta do the hand symbol right. So which one is it? One Freemason, the other one Illuminati. Which one? You gotta explain this shit.
Exception. You motherfuckers out here in the streets do it all the time. You put on fake colors and a fake character when you run into somebody, and when you think you've gotten to know them, you start to show your true colors. It's the same damn thing. No bullshit. 33rd degree, because the world is ran by numbers. That's one of the first books in the, well, not one of the first. That's one of the 5 books in the Bible. Numbers. 33. 33rd degree, 2nd degree, and 3rd degree. And the 1st degree or fellow craft. 3rd degree, you're a master. But the 33rd degree is supposed to be the highest degree, the highest number there is. It's considered a master number in Freemasonry. It's confined, man, to Freemasonry in general.
Now make another account.
That's what all of this shit is. You think there's no origin to this? You think they just throw it up, say, hey, rock and roll? No. They're puppets of the Church of Satan.
Yup. So you guys explain to me what the
channeling.
Wait, you gotta explain to me what the Church of Satan is. Last thing I know is shit, or Lucifer. Because without the book, you have no Satan. Without the Bible, you have no Satan. You have no Lucifer. They don't even believe in the books. Dummy. You can't be a Freemason and be an atheist. Dummy.
Spirits, that's channeling. Channeling, the pyramid, still the same thing. It's open.
But now what that's supposed to mean? The pyramid. I bet I make the pyramid symbol. What that's supposed to mean? Where's your evidence? You just showing pictures and shit. Accused slandering niggas. You work for Lucifer, nigga, because you out here slandering. Because the Most High hates the nigga that bear false witness. That's one of the things he hates. He hates your ass.
Open. It's not a closed hand. That's open. Channeling.
That's a pyramid.
Anton LaVey again, the founder of the Church of Satan. Channeling.
Pyramid.
Like, this is always in people's face, bro. They always want to deny this shit.
I'll do it right now.
To deny the wickedness that people are doing. Damn, you just as wicked your damn self.
Yeah.
Why do you defend wickedness, evil?
Hail Satan. Hail Lucifer.
Why do you defend it? Just because you think you know somebody? Have you hung out with these celebrities like on a day-to-day basis? No. Wickedness that they are doing.
But in the same video, damn. Look, this nigga got a whole file of this BS.
Always. It's always in all these celebrities. All of them.
Geeked up, y'all heard that?
Even fucking Adolf Hitler. Channeling. Spirit.
Pyramid.
Donald Trump, no different. And I told you about these presidents, man. Y'all putting murderers, pedophiles as your leaders. This is America.
So, ain't nobody watching ever done that shit. Sit there at the table waiting for somebody and shit.
Man, y'all being led to slaughter and y'all helping people, man. It's about destroying people without their revenge.
He had an upside down one, so what the, look at this nigga, man.
Channeling evil spirits. Sixes.
Now, these signs do have representation, but does it mean that a motherfucker's... I can do another video on this shit. I'm gonna break down the meaning of some of this shit.
All of this. Ain't none of them different, no matter how good you think they is. Even fucking Reverend Al Sharpton. None of them. And we're gonna go back to Bruce Lee again. Bruce Lee with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the Game of Death. This form.
It's some nutcase.
That stands for the double cross. The double cross is a satanic cross. It means to deceive and betray continually. See that? They're doing the same damn thing in your face.
That is
Bruce?
Actually,
to deceive and betray. Like, I don't understand. Yo, and I got this picture. This is the so-called autopsy of Bruce Lee. This is supposed to be Bruce Lee. And when it comes to Freemasonry, times they go through these rituals and rank up to get to this part, this destination that they're trying to reach to be the highest.
Okay, so what ritual is that? What degree is that, sir? Please tell me what degree that is. Sometimes they do this and they be doing that.
Rank ever to where they live their life out to the fullest. They die supposedly in the public's eye, but then they gather all the grief and anguish and tears that people let out for them, and they're smiling and laughing while they're still alive. People are thinking they're dead. This is part of Freemasonry.
So what was Bruce Lee's purpose? What was Bruce Lee's purpose now? Now that he's disappeared, he faked his death. What is he doing now? What did they need Bruce Lee for? So is Bruce Lee in some castle or some shit in Scotland or some shit staying in there forever? Or does he have his own island where he's just chilling and shit? Just living up all by himself with all his family and shit out here? His family and friends still out here in the world. But Bruce Lee, he's all by himself. He got to stay in the house and shit for the rest of his life. Niggas is crazy.
Masonry, man. This shit been around for a minute. I think Tupac, like I noticed it when Tupac did this shit.
So,
and then
Tupac is alive now. You are crazy, sir. You need your head examined. You need psychiatric help.
Look at this. Why did they have a glass case over Bruce Lee, though? Why did they have a glass case? And where did this scar come from? Where did that come from? Is that even in the autopsy photo? No. So, again, I be asking.
You should learn about photography, sir. You should learn about photography. But anyway, so you think these people, these all-powerful people, these super magicians, genie, motherfucking goddamn Luciferian masters of the fucking universe are so smart, wise, and rich that they'll fake a motherfucking death and choose a nigga that got a scar on his goddamn face and shit. Just like, who was that? Me and the cleaner was talking about this, and Josh was talking about this the other night. They say, oh, Gucci Mane's the clone. How the fuck is Gucci Mane a clone? And what the fuck would they need to clone Gucci Mane for? Look, they ain't Gucci Mane. Look, he don't got no tattoo on his face. So you think these niggas cloned the motherfucker and forgot to put the tattoo on his face? It's like, oh, fuck it, you don't need a tattoo and shit. It costs too much. We didn't spend enough money making this nigga. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy, yo.
Asking people why they got the glass case. They got the glass case over him so nobody tampers with his face.
Why would they be fucking with his face and shit? I think it's just crazy, yo. I don't understand. Y'all.
It's possible that Bruce Lee did not die this day.
Nigga, I don't even see the glass. How do you know that's glass there? We can't even see that.
And I say that because he died at the age of 33. I said the world works in numbers, and 33 is a number that's all over the damn place. Born 1973, died 1940. That's 33. Glass case. No one tampers with the face. He put the secret out there in the movie Game of Death, man, when he faked his death. They came back to his grave, dug it up, and they stuck this in his face to see if it was real. It was clay, glass clay or some shit. Wasn't even real. And it's kind of a coincidence that it's pierced right here on this side of his face, right? But then you got this cut that appears right here on the side of his face. This is some creepy shit. Bruce Lee sold out.
They said the same thing about.
It's hard to believe this shit. I know because, like I said, I was a fan of Bruce Lee. I went by everything. I followed his training regimen. I've done all that shit. But I was deceived. I was fooled. And then a lot of you have a problem with admitting that you're fooled. 33. His headstone, man. 33 years.
So what? So nigga can't.
And then you go and put a graven image on you in his likeness. Why Thou shalt not put a graven image. That's one of the commandments.
So a nigga can't have a statue now. Bruce Lee wasn't a fucking Israelite. Bruce Lee didn't believe in the Bible. Motherfucker. He can make a goddamn a fucking statue of him and shit. Dummy.
Man. No graven images or likeness. And people put Bruce Lee. Because they worship him like a god.
So? They can do that. That's their freedom.
Y'all defend them and y'all stand for them even though they fucking y'all up and betraying you.
What Bruce Lee did to me? What Elvis Presley on there did to me?
And I'll get more into detail on that. You do not kick it with celebrities like Elvis and shit without being a part of this organization. You just don't.
All right. Me and Mike G the other night and shit. My boy that's a fucking NFL star and shit. He played for like 3 NFL teams. Played for like 3 NFL teams. The motherfucker and shit had a chance. He was getting signed for the Yankees and gave up getting signed for the Yankees to play fucking pro football. So I'm in Illuminati and shit, motherfucker. I know other celebrities too. Hung out with other celebrities.
And then you got him doing the Masonic handshake with the pinky out. Look, chilling with Chuck Norris and shit. You don't chill with these celebrities for nothing. When you shake hands like this and you got your pinky out, that's telling them that's the ending. Like you have the ability to finish what you started.
All right, show me the proof of that, sir.
Pinky out. Handshake, Masonic. These are important people that, well, they're not really, they're just like supposed to be these other puppets, man. But this is like he do not mingle with these kinds of people unless he's doing.
So why ain't those other motherfuckers that's Masons dead? And they hiding too? Why they ain't fake they motherfucking dead?
The same shit. You do not become big and famous without going through these organizations. You don't. Bruce Lee hanging with fucking Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix. They've been fooling people for the longest, man. And don't they hang out in groups like this too today? You got P. Diddy with Usher or Floyd Mayweather with 50 Cent and then like all these entourages of...
Who they supposed to hang out with? Ned DeWino and shit on the street corner?
Many celebrities doing the dirty shit that they are forced to do. And then they keep these celebrities from speaking out and going out into places and saying celebrities never wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy heaven.
That's in your book, sir. There's a whole motherfucking world out there where people can do what the fuck they want to do.
Heavenly Father, bro. You an abomination for doing this shit. Yeah, Aleister Crowley, they all got a book of this dude in their library. This is who they follow. This is who they get.
So you been up in their crib and shit?
Their teachings from. This man was a mountaineer, poet, novelist, magician, warlock, murderer, bisexual. He was everything. And that's what they call yin and yang, the Deuteronomy, man. No, not Deuteronomy, but the duality. Excuse me. Then you got fucking Albert Pike. This is another one of their leaders. The Grand Commander of the Southern.
Now, how the fuck is Albert Pike one of their leaders? How is Bruce Lee leader as Albert Pike? When Albert Pike died? Oh my God, dude. What is it? So they pay tribute to Albert Pike. Okay, all right. We'll wait for the evidence.
U.S. jurisdiction of Scottish Rite. He was the one that got all his people interested in ranking up and leveling up and being like higher ranks than anyone else, because to people, that's what made them more important, is that they ranked up. And he's got the damn 33 right there.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
Triangle.
Honorable.
Pyramid.
Honorable.
Everything is linked up to this dude and Aleister Crowley. Like, these are bad people, yo. Then you got the Masonic handshakes.
Yep.
You got them.
Now, those are real. Those are real. Show me those other hand signs in a Masonic book, piece of literature. Please. Please show that to me. Now, watch how stupid he gets. Now, some of these, they're secret handshakes because they look like regular handshakes. Right? We make some of these handshakes, we shake people. We don't shake somebody's hand the same way every time we shake somebody's hand.
Right here. And we see people do, I don't know if y'all see people or pay attention to people and how they be shaking each other's hands, man, but y'all need to start doing that shit, because I see this a lot too. And the one I see a lot of is this one right here. This is the Fellowcraft handshake. Now I'm going to show you a picture of who does that. Here, hold up. Let me back up out of this real quick and show y'all, man.
Now, how much different does that handshake look from the other?
Because this shit goes on.
Watch this now. Watch.
Who does the Fellowcraft handshake?
Look.
Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. See that? Press your thumb down on the middle knuckle. That's a fellow craft handshake, yo.
Show me proof. Show me proof that Kobe Bryant is a Freemason. I know Shaq is. Shaq is in the lodge. So Mason have no problem saying they're in the lodge. They're not ashamed of it. Show me evidence that Kobe Bryant is in a Masonic lodge. Please quote his lodge number, please. In his degree.
Fellow craft. Freemason. We never see Kobe Bryant in a Freemason garb. So
because he ain't a Freemason.
That means that I really don't have to prove to this asshole wannabe Israelite that Bruce Lee has a Freemason garb. Even though Bruce Lee does the same Freemason handshakes, same Freemason gestures, just like Kobe Bryant. And we've never seen Kobe Bryant without a garb. And yet, he still does the handshake. Playing y'all. Playing us all.
Honest opinion, y'all. Come on now. Honest opinion. Keep that shit 100. Y'all see how stupid this is? How many of y'all grab somebody's fucking hand like that? This shit is fucking retarded. I'm going to get into some shit about morals and dogma tonight. I'm going to get into who he plagiarized his works from and what was his stance. We can get into all of this shit in a hot minute. Nigga, fucking crazy. Crazy motherfucker. Make no goddamn sense.
Oh. Women think Vin Diesel's the manly man. He's in a fucking dress.
Vin Diesel can wear what the fuck he want to wear.
Come on, y'all cannot be serious. LeBron James and Kobe, again, with the fucking fellow craft handshake. And then 33 points. This ain't adding up. This is not.
33 points. Okay, so tell me what the 12 assists mean and the 7 rebounds mean, please. And also the 11, 17, 19. Please tie all that in together and tell us the meaning of it all. Tell us the meaning. So they let LeBron James. Oh, wait, it was Shaquille O'Neal's amazing. LeBron James is also, I believe. I could be mistaken. I did saw something with LeBron James in his travel. But now, tell me what all that means. Break it down. Tell me the meaning. So they let LeBron James, we just gonna let you score 33 points tonight because you know we Freemasons. But he's not a 33rd degree. So why the fuck would he be shooting 33 points and shit for the Freemasons? Like, what the fuck does that mean? You're fucking retarded.
Not piecing together to people. People hate this kind of shit. Y'all be mad at when people curse you out or treat you some kind of way, but every time truth like this hits you, you get pissed off.
That nigga ain't in my house. I don't give a fuck.
That makes you weak. Straight up, man. All these celebrities, the ones that you really think wouldn't be down with this shit are. They gotta do the most nastiest, the vile shit ever just to keep their fame afloat. It's a brotherhood.
So what nasty, the foul shit they did to keep their fame afloat? Please let me know.
Good. Richard Pryor, which was one of my favorite comedians. When I found out about this shit, I'm like, damn. You cannot be big in this world like that without going through it. Bruce Lee again with Hollywood. And then you see Hollywood. This doesn't look familiar to y'all? Holly, like a holly tree. Yeah. This is the tree that witches used to carve wands out of.
Really?
Hollywood.
Really?
And they use that to try to keep evil spirits away. But the thing is, Hollywood attracts evil spirits.
Really?
That is the damn truth, yo. Hollywood, California is the place, that is the city, the state where the fallen angels have fell on Mount Hermon. Yes, Mount Hermon is in California.
Hold on, dog. We can look up Mount Hermon. this dude, man. Hold on, one second. Herman's with demons fell, nigga. Demons fell. Yeah, before we go, let's get into this. Outside that loud ass fucking car. On my shit. Watch me get him. Girls and dogs. All right, morals and dogma, right? Morals and dogma, the ancient accepted Scottish Rite. Morals and dogma of the ancient accepted Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, or simply Morals and Dogma, is a book of esoteric philosophy published by the Supreme Council, 33rd degree of the Scottish Rite, Southern Jurisdiction of the United States. It was compiled by Albert Pike, was first published in 1871, and regularly reprinted thereafter into 1969. An upgraded official reprint was released in 2011, with the benefit of annotations by Arturo Hoyos, the Scottish Rite Grand Archivist and Grand Historian. Pike plagiarized or quoted without interpretation content from the book from French occultist Eliphas Levy, work Dogme et Ritual de la Haute Magie, I guess. I don't know what that means. I guess Dogma, Ritual of the something magic, right? Now you see what it was written for. Southern jurisdiction of the United States, of the Scottish Rite. Not all of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Morals and Dogma has been described as a collection of 32 essays which provide a philosophical rationale of the degrees of the ancient accepted Scottish Rite. The lectures provided a backdrop of the degrees by giving lessons in comparative religion, history, and philosophy. The original printing had 861 pages of text, while a 218-page digest index was added by Trevion Hugo. Its 32 chapters discuss the philosophical symbolism of the degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry in extensive detail. In Pike's original preface, he noted, in preparing this work, the Grand Commander has been about equal author and compiler, since it has attracted quite half of its contents from the works of the best writers and most philosophic or eloquent thinkers. Perhaps it would have been better and more acceptable if he had extracted more and written less. He continued, everyone is entirely free to reject and dissent from whoever whatsoever herein may seem to him to be untrue or unsound. So they can say you ain't gotta believe this shit if you don't want to. Though it discusses the Masonic ritual and length, it is written so as not to unveil the Masonic secrets. Ritual motions and objects are named and elaborated upon, but not described. In his locution, how do you pronounce that word? Locution, 1949, Pike's successor, Grandmaster John Henry Cowles, noted that some Masonic publications had used large extracts from the text. With practice, he sought to curtail by adding the following words to the title page: esoteric book for Scottish Rite use only, to be returned upon withdrawal or death of recipient. Although Morals and Dogma is an esoteric book, it was not a secret one. Pike's original preface was clear that any Mason could own the book, but only Scottish Rite Masons would be encouraged to own one. There are 32 chapters, 1 degree in the Masonic ranks of the Southern jurisdiction, 1 per degree, and the Masonic rank of the ranks of the Southern jurisdiction, the 33 being the only exception. These chapters generally consist of comparative religion, philosophy, comparative etymology, symbolism, and numerology. The primary theme are the secrets of the great mysteries and their symbolism and rituals. It is stated that nothing in the book is meant to unveil any of the secrets of Freemasonry, but to simply hint or shed light. The emphasis of religious and cultural tolerance is known throughout the work. All right. Throughout the work, emphasizing that the root of all religions is the same. These common shit, like I said that shit, you heard me say that shit before. These common traits and symbols of all religions are explained in detail, beginning with the Orphic egg or cosmic egg, and then moving towards ancient Egyptian, Phoenician, Buddhist, Hindu texts, and Abrahamic religions. A copy of Morals and Dogmas was given to every new member of the Southern jurisdiction, not all of Scottish Rite Freemasonry, from the early 1900s into 1969, although some local Scottish Rite bodies offered copies through the mid-1970s, when it was deemed too advanced to be helpful to new Scottish Rite members. In 1974, it was initially replaced by Clausen's commentaries on Morals and Dogma, written by Henry Clausen, which in 1988 was itself replaced by A Bridge of Light by Rex Huxtions, which book continues to be given to initiates into the Scottish Rite of the jurisdiction. With these releases of the authorized edition in 2011, Morals and Dogma is once more being given to new Scottish Rite Masons and Southern jurisdiction, and all restrictions on sales to the general public have been removed. During Pike's lifetime, the Northern jurisdiction based many of the degrees upon Pike's rituals, although they subsequently revised them many times, and never presented initiates with Morals and Dogma, nor any other subsequent commentaries. Influence and plagiarism allegations. One of Pike's influence was the French author Eliphas Lévy. Lévy was a prolific writer on occult topics, who in Pike's day was considered an expert on pagan mysteries and Gnosticism. Today, Levi is considered unreliable by scholars, including author Edward White. Right? You don't got no citation for that. And his book, Dogman, however I said that shit before. Levi claimed that Freemasonry had its roots in ancient pagan rituals, and Pike accepted many of these claims. According to Chris Hodat, whole passages of Levy's book made into Pike's. French officer René Guénon noticed that a considerable part of Morals and Dogma and Freemasonry is clearly plagiarized from Dogma or Ritual de la Haute Nagy by French occultist Eliphas Lévy. Craig Hyman Bitcher and Adam Parfait write that Pike seemed untroubled by the need to properly attribute texts that he borrowed or lifted, and that in Morals and Dogma, Pike plagiarized from the French occultist Eliphas Lévy. As you see there, got 5 out. So you see that the man. I'm right here. Oh, okay. All right, that's it on that. Let's see what else I got here. Let's look at some of Eliphas Lévy, is. Yeah, that died one. He's like fucking weird, dude. Weird fucking guy. Oh, I don't know if you're talking about Born or the guy I'm talking about. Whatever. Next one. All right. Left is left. Here it is. All right. Thank y'all for hanging out and shit. All right, let's get this in here. Life is Levy. Now, this is the guy that Albert Pike got all that information from. The man outright plagiarized it. All right? He used it for his own. Eliphas Levi was a French sage, poet, and author of more than 20 books about magic, Kabbalah, alchemical studies, and occultism. Considered the greatest occultist in the 19th century. He followed the ecclesiastical career in the Catholic Church, into which a particularly great struggle at age 26, he quit the priestly path. Only much later in his life, at the age of 40, did he attain the knowledge of the occult, also becoming a ceremonial magician. Eliphas Levi, the name under which he published his books, was his attempt to translate or transliterate his given names, Alphonse Louis, into the Hebrew language. All right. Now, we've done that too, the Hebrew Israelites back in the day. We try to take our regular names and break it down in Hebrew and shit. Some old nutcase shit. Anyway, Levi acquired a profile of original thinker and writer whose works attracted the attention of many heterogeneous ambiances of the era, from Paris to London, from esotericists to artists of romantic or symbolic inspiration. He also expressed his independence by leaving the Masonic Lodge of the Great Orient, believing that it was a form of modern secularization where knowledge of the original meanings of symbols and rituals were lost. Levi had a profound dislike for their persecution against the Catholic Church. I ceased being a Freemason at once because the Freemasons, excommunicated by the Pope, did not believe in tolerating Catholicism. Levi resolutely rejected the superstitions of the epoch, such as spiritism and reincarnation. According to Ran Guan, the abbot was essentially an anti-spiritualist and never believed in reincarnation. If he sometimes presented himself as a reincarnation of Rabelais, he did so only in the sense of an actual joke. Many authors influenced profoundly his development, such as French monarchist Joseph de Maistre, who is quotes in many parts in Dogma, in his book, that Dogma Ritual Magic, whatever that means. All right. So I want to grab out of here. I really want to get into the Hollywood thing real quick. All right. The several passages especially identify socialism, capitalism, and occultism. The magic propagated by Eliphas Levi became a great success, especially after his death. That spiritualism was popular on both sides of the Atlantic until 1850, contributed to his success. However, Levi diverged from spiritualism and criticized it because he believed only mental images and astral forces persisted after the individual died, which could be freely manipulated by skilled magicians, unlike the autonomous spirits that spiritualists. His magical teachings were free from obvious fanaticism, even if they remained rather murky. He had nothing to sell, did not pretend to be initiated of some ancient and fictitious secret society. He incorporated tarot cards in his magical system. As a result, the tarot had been an important part of the paraphernalia of Western musicians. He had a deep impact on the magic of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, and later on the ex-Golden Dawn member, Aleister Crowley. He was also the first to declare that the pentagram, this is right, the pentagram or 5-pointed star with 1 point down and 2 points up represents evil, while a pentagram with 1 point up and 2 points down represented good. Levy's ideas also influenced Helena Blavatsky and the Theosophical Society. They don't have any quotation for that to verify. It was largely through the occultists inspired by him that Levi is remembered as one of the key founders in the 20th century revival of magic. Right? And if you guys check out my video on Hebrew Israelites and witchcraft, or whatever the shit's called, right? I show how the Christian church, one of the first symbols of the Christian church, was the pentagram. It was something else. What was that other thing I was going to mention? It was, what was it? It's about symbolism and hand symbols and stuff. I think I still got that in. I might have that still on the board. Let's see. Good shit. No, I'm not going to read this. I'm going to read this later. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, got this one. I want to read this one. All right, this is good. Screen share here. Right on, yo. Cleaning. You want to come on and shit? I put the link up in the chat. Hold on. Yeah. I put in the time. I can read that. All right. All right, here goes the link. Share the screen here. Secret hand signs experience. Here we go. All right. It's quite long, so I'm not going to do the whole thing on this. It's going to show some examples. All right. There you Go there. Now you see this, right? How they're holding the symbol. Now look how Baphomet holds it. If you do something, you're supposed to do it right. See my man right there? He's doing it right. Obama's not doing it. Hillary Clinton's not doing it. Let's go into that fucking shit. Hold on. Go back down. We talking about Paul McCartney and all that stuff. And they did the Beatles and stuff like that. They did, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Aleister Crowley. They had Aleister Crowley on the cover of one of their albums. All right. All right. Concerns about hidden signs go back centuries. Through rumors about hidden signs in the mass media specifically emerged in 1950s with the publication of The Hidden Persuaders by Vance Packard. In the book, Packard claimed that a movie theater has successfully boosted its concession sales by flashing subliminal message to drink Coca-Cola and eat popcorn. The claims were later debunked, but the fear that seemingly ordinary images contained hidden messages was implanted into the public's mind 2 decades later. Now that I just learned that today, that was fake. I thought that they actually really did that. The sales is debunked. Alex Jones and their ilk play of important role of the promotion of conspiracy theories. They act as the self-appointed revealers of truth. You hear that? What homeboy was just saying? He was just talking. He's a self-appointed revealer of truth, exposing subtle and hidden signs that ordinary people, or what they call sheeple, depending on the wit of the conspiracy theorists, miss. Though their wide but shallow knowledge of how the world really works, informed by everything from following the money of hunches, anonymous tips, random internet comments, and so on. They help others see the light. That's what we just saw here earlier, right? Right or wrong. These rumors are fueled by bigoted and mind patterns seeking tendencies play an important role in these conspiracies. Humans try to make sense of the world, and the process sometimes see patterns and meanings where none exist. We see this psychological process at work when we find faces and figures in clouds. Tree Trunks, I did a video on this. If it's called Giants, something on Giants that I did, where one of the ex-Tornite dummies, well, nah, he's still in Tornite. He's still a dummy too. Said that mountains were actually fossils of giants, and they died during the flood. And we totally dismantled that shit. That was a good ass video. Me and Shamian did that video. Yo, we killed that. Yo, y'all gotta check that out. But and how they show pictures of mountains, and they look like giants. Like they look like giants. You see the body and the face and everything you see from the pictures. But what it is, your mind, and it happens all the time. It happens to you. You don't really notice it. Say like you're walking down the street at night, and someone got their trash bag like on the curb, and a car might be next to it. You're walking down the street. It looks like a person might be changing their tire, or it might look like a dog standing there on the side of the road. Know what I mean? But as you get closer, like your mind is trying to tell its eyes what it is. Like when you see something and it goes in your mind got to tell you what the fuck that shit is. But if it's a weird like image, your mind is gonna go crazy. Like, is that a dog? Is it a garbage bag? Is it a person kneeling over? Is it somebody tying their shoe? Like, you know what I mean? And it doesn't really hone in what it is until you get closer, right? This phenomenon is called pareidolia. That's what it's called. We mentioned that in the other screen. As well, it is well known in psychology. It is the cause of many supposedly mysterious and miraculous events, including the famous face on Mars. Examples are all around us. In fact, if you have a New Hampshire state quarter, you have an example of pareidolia in your pocket or purse. Take a look. As Carl Sagan noted, in the demon-haunted world, the pattern recognition machinery in our brains is so efficient in extracting a face from a clutter of other details that we sometimes see faces where there are none. We see real or imagined hand gestures and photographs and videos, and conspiracy-minded among us recognize or match them up to other symbols and images provided with meaning and symbolism. They share the discovery with others who spread memes and information on social media, right? There was one example I made with my boys, Lamar, No Face Killer and shit, right? He's a conspiracy nut, right? And one of the things that I'm at this mind. Okay, I was going to take you on. No face killer. But some people believe that Denver International Airport, for example, is tied to conspiracies about the collapse of Western civilization, right? Some say there's top secret underground bunker for the world's elite to survive a nuclear war. Some say the airport must have a connection to Nazis since the runways form a perfect swastika. Actually, they don't. On his TV show, Conspiracy Theory, ex-Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura says there's a lot of strange things about this airport. And 25 miles from Denver, that's 19 miles further away from old Stapleton Airport, which seems to be just fine. It's not clear why Ventura believes that new airports are always built closer to the nearest city than previous airports, but skeptics are not so sure anything mysterious is going on. All right. Yes, perhaps the strangest claim of all that conspiracists have gone out of their way to announce and describe their evil plans to the world. They say all signs are there. They all laid out in front of you. If you just understand how to interpret the clues and signs. Conspiracy folk point to murals in the airport depicting World War I, era genocide, and environmental degradation, along with a message of global unity, peace, and hope. Reading meaning into the art is a time-honored tradition, but the conspiracy mind finds messages about Nazis, Mayan, 2012 doomsday predictions, global destruction, the collapse of American government, and even extraterrestrials contact. Conspiracy theorists love to uncover or fabricate, depending on your point of view, clues to innumerable hidden agendas. All right? This illogical contradiction is common in conspiracy thinking. Is carefully hidden top secret plot that no one is supposed to know about, except that the conspirators made sure to leave important clues so the public would know about it. Perhaps the most famous case of conspiracy claiming that the conspirators purposely left clues about a hidden truth was in the late 1960s when the Beatles, along with their manager and others, conspired to keep McCartney's death a secret, going so far to hiring a lookalike and sound alike to take his place in public appearances. Why? As any good conspiracy theorist worth his salt would tell you, follow the money to reveal the truth. The Beatles were the most, oh shit, goddamn the cleaner. You said that shit the other day. The Beatles were the most popular band in the world, earning obscene amounts of money for promoters, record companies, and merchandisers and others. McCartney's death could not be allowed to kill his cash cow. Yet while the conspirators carefully kept the public from finding out about McCartney's death, they also decided that they should reveal the truth in album covers and music. For example, on the cover of Abbey Road album, all four Beatles are photographed striding across a zebra crossing, but only McCartney is barefoot. In the cover of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, McCartney is the only Beatle photographed with a hand over his head, which for those smart enough to understand the reference, is a symbol of some cultures that he was memorialized in death. There are dozens of other references and photos and lyrics, all cited as proof and evidence of the conspiracy. It all made sense to many people, and it was all, of course, completely wrong. McCartney remained alive and performing to this day. Right? You're not gonna go into the goddamn Beyonce shit. There was this other lady too. The Mexican-born half-Jewish Zena Bash is part of a white nationalist cabal and specifically requested that particular seat in the audience where she could somehow be sure that her hands will be visible for one particular camera angle, so that at some point during the hours of sitting, she could flash a secret hand sign to racists tuning in to the Senate Supreme Court confirmation hearing, hoping to see a reassuring sign that she is on their side. Sure, anything is possible. What's possible, likely, or evidence-based, however, is another matter entirely. So, like I said, they said this woman was a white supremacist and shit, but she was half Jewish and half fucking Mexican. All right. That one. We get back to this dude with this Hollywood shit, right? Then we're gonna get into Hollywood and we're gonna get up out of here.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharal. This is Josh. All praises to Yahweh. Here was a short video about, this brother here.
That's the video I played earlier. But we're gonna finish this up. We get into this Hollywood thing. Remember what he said about Hollywood, right? Shit, fuck I just do. Oh, got it. All right. Oh, okie dokie. Fuck in here. 2 a.m. That's what's up. All right. All right. Let me get this next screen share up. Keep fucking these niggas up. There we go. You can back it up a little bit. Get to this shit. We're talking about Hollywood.
Like that without going through it. Bruce Lee again with Hollywood. And then you see Hollywood. This doesn't look familiar to y'all? Holly, like a holly tree. This is the tree that witches used to carve wands out of.
Really?
Hollywood. And they use that to try to keep evil spirits away. But the thing is, Hollywood attracts evil spirits. That is the damn truth, yo. Hollywood, California is the place, that is the city, the state where the fallen angels have fell on Mount Hermon. Yes, Mount Hermon is in California. It's the city of fallen angels for a reason. Bruce Lee, he don't get this star. No celebrity gets stars like this without doing their major contributions.
I'm not gonna let you sit here and bear false witness. But the Most High God, who you believe in, hates the motherfucker that bears false witness. He says Mount Hermon is not about the Mount Hermon, but this Mount Hermon is where the fallen angels fell. Fallen angels fell there. And I believe he's one of those giant mountains of giant conspiracy nut cases too. And the Hollywood is what they make magical wines out of. Right? So we're gonna find some truth. We're gonna get to some truth. Get to some truth. It's the shit cleaner in the goddamn building. Cleaner up in here. Goddamn truth. Cleaner in the building. Goddamn cleaner. What's up, cleaner?
What's happening, y'all? What's happening? I'm mad late. My bad, y'all. I had some shit I had to take care of.
Not muted.
Yeah. So we banging on.
Shit's moving like you're talking. I don't hear you. All right, while you fix that, I'm gonna get this next thing up here.
L, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, something up with your audio. I don't know, maybe it's your headphones or something.
All right, hold on right quick.
You moving like talking about here.
All right, hold on.
I wanted to get. All right.
All right, can you hear me now? Shit.
All right. So we gonna learn about this Hollywood here. All right. This is asking a lot, right? What is Hollywood used for? Hollywood is the whitest of all woods. It's heavy, hard, and fine grained. It can be stained and polished and used to make furniture and engraving work. Also used to make walking sticks. Hollywood also makes good firewood. It burns strong. All right. Holly is a domestic wood that is excellent turning, carving, and right. We talk about this. Pagan roots in Christianity, holly was adopted as a symbol of Christ's crown of thorns. The crimson berries of symbolism of his blood and the evergreen, a metaphor for life and death. The tradition of decking the halls with boughs of holly and Christmas continues today. If you see an old holly hedge around a cottage, it may have been deliberately planted as a lightning block and witches too, right? So now they're saying they're using that to block witches and to block lightning. Holly is also associated with dreams and subconscious. Druids would often invoke the holly energy for assistance in dream work as well as spiritual journey. Where does Hollywood come from, right? Hollywood is a neighborhood in the central region of Los Angeles, California, notable as the home of the U.S. film industry, including several of its historical studios. Its name has come to be shorthand reference for the industry and the people associated with it, right? Let's see here. I think this is the link. Tell me more. There it is. All right. Oh, going to the same thing. That was easy. So I'll have to reshare screen. You all right, cleaner? Actually, I still gonna have to do that. Oh, got them back here. What up, cleaner?
All right, can you hear me now?
Yo, still not making no sound. That's crazy. Wait, let me see. I got you muted. Unmute you. All right, talk now.
Can you hear me now?
I don't know why I can't hear you, dog.
Damn.
Edit mic settings. Let me see if this do something. Off again. I don't know. That's weird. Let me get to this next thing here. Hollywood. Okay. All right. No, I look fucking Hollywood. God dang it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Holly, more specifically the European holly, is commonly referenced in Christmas time, is often referred to by the name Christ's thorn. In many Western cultures, holly is traditional Christmas decoration, used especially in wreaths and illustrations for assistance in Christmas cards. Since medieval times, the plant has carried a Christian symbolism. And as expressed in the traditional Christmas carol, the holly and the ivy, in which the holly represents Jesus and the ivy represents the Virgin Mary. Angie Mosteller discussed the Christian use of holly at Christmas, stating that Christians have identified a wreath of symbolism in its form. The sharpness of the leaves help to recall the crown of thorns worn by Jesus, and the red berries serve as the reminder of the drops of blood that were shed for salvation. The shape of the leaves, which resembles flames, can serve to reveal God's burning love for his people. Combined with the fact that holly maintains the bright colors during the Christmas season, is naturally came to be associated with Christian holiday. And the holly is used to symbolize truth. The Norwegian municipality of Stord has a yellow twig of holly in its coats of arms. The Druids held the leaves of the holly offered protection against evil spirits, and thus wore holly in their hair. Now let's get to the wand here. In Holly Powell's novel, holly is used as the wood in Harry's wand in Harry Potter. That's where the wand is being used by Harry Potter. In some traditions of Wicca, the Holy King is one of the faces of the sun god. He is born at midsummer and rules the Maban and Ostara. Right? There's no citation. Damn, that shit got a lot of fucking species. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna try you out again, Cleveland. If you're back. Oh, you ain't back yet. Oh, the mic shorted. But it was moving like you was talking, but we just couldn't hear it. That was crazy. That's crazy. But, get to this next thing here. You head on out of this joint. Soon. All right. I like two more than like a few minutes play left of that video. All right. Number one. It's one of the crazy sites. Go back to the other one. Okay. All right. Share audio and video clips. I didn't know I could do that on here. All right. So we heard what this dude was talking about with the wand, what it represents. Oh, I forgot to look up Hollywood. The wand is a thin, lightweight rod in which is handled by the hand and traditionally made of wood, but may also be made of other materials such as metal or plastic. Right? The wand that is used for a magical purpose is often called a magic wand rather than simply a wand. Wands are distinct from scepters, which have a greater thickness and held differently and have a relatively large top ornament on them. In modern times, wands are usually associated with stage magic and supernatural magic. But there have been other uses, all stemming from the original meanings of the synonym of rod and dirge, the stick that is used for reaching, pointing, drawing in the dirt, and directing other people. is one of the earliest, simplest tools. Mystical and religion. Wands are used by the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Thelema, and Wicca, and by independent practitioners of magic. Wands were introduced into the occult via the 1200s Latin grimoire, the oath-bound Book of Hornius. The wand idea from the Book of Hornius, along with various other ideas from the grimoire, were later incorporated into the 1500s grimoire, the Key of Solomon. The Key of Solomon became popular among occultists for hundreds of years. In 1888, there was a publication of the English translation of the Key of Solomon by Samuel Mathers, one of the co-founders of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, which made the text of the Key of Solomon available to the Anglophone world. That 1888 English version inspired General Gardner, creator of Wicca, to incorporate the wand and various other rituals into Wicca. The creation of the Golden Dawn got their idea of the use of a wand, as well as other main ritual objects, dagger, sword, hexagrammic pentacle, and cup, from the writings of the 1800 occultist Eliphas Levi. Levi himself mentioned most of these objects as except for the cup in his writings because they are in the Key of Solomon, whereas he got the cup from the Tarot Suit of Cups. In Levi's 1862 book, Philosophy Occulti, he wrote a fake excerpt of a Hebrew version of the Key of Solomon. And that fake excerpt was part of the inspiration for the Golden Dawn's ritual objects, and especially their lotus wand. Lotus wand. The ceremonial magic of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn used several different types of wands for different purposes. The most prominent of which are the fire wand and the lotus wand. Right? The ceremonial magic. Oh yeah. The purpose was prominent. The fire wand and lotus wand. In Wicca, wands are traditionally used to summon and control angels and genies, but have later also come to be used for general spell casting. Wands serve as similar purpose to Athami's ritual dagger, though the two objects have distinct uses. All right. Wands are traditionally made of wood. Practitioners usually prune a branch. Listen, he said it was a Hollywood that the wands was made out of. Wands are traditionally made of wood. Practitioners usually prune a branch from an oak, hazel, or other tree, or maybe even buy wood from a hardware store, and then carve it and add decoration and personalize it. Though one can also purchase ready-made wands. In Wicca, the wand usually represents the element air, and sometimes fire, following the Wiccan author Raymond Buckner, who has got his element associations from the Golden Dawn. Although contemporary wand makers also create wands for the elements of earth and water. All right. Fiction. Let's see if I can get this out. Magic wands commonly feature in the work of fantasy fiction and spell casting tools. Few other common denominators exist, so the capabilities of wand vary. And Joanne K. Rowling's Harry Potter series, the first book in which was published in 1997, personal wands are common as necessary tools to channel out each character's magic, and they are used as weapons in magical duels. Right? No, like if we looked up Holly, we don't see anything on fucking Hollywood being the wand. But let's go look and see where Hollywood actually came from. Hollywood is a neighborhood in central Los Angeles. Its name has come to be a shorthand reference of U.S. film industry and people associated with it. All right. Let's get to the history. H.J. Whitley, a real estate developer, had previously started more than 100 towns across the western United States. Whitley arranged to buy a 400 80-acre EC Herd Ranch. They agreed on a price and shook hands on the deal. Whitley shared his plans for the new town with General Harrison Gray Otis, publisher of the Los Angeles Times, and Alfred Weed, a prominent businessman in the area. No citation needed. Dilda Wilcox, who donated land to help the development of Hollywood, learned of the name Hollywood from Ivor Weed, her neighbor in Holly Canyon, now Lake Hollywood, and a prominent investor and friend of Whitley's. She recommended the same name to her husband, Harvey H. Wilcox, who had purchased 120 acres in February 1887. It wasn't until 1887 Wilcox decided to use the name and filed with the Los Angeles County Records Office a deed to partial map of the property. By 1900s, the region had a post office, newspaper, hotel, 2 markets. Los Angeles, with a population of 102,475, lay 10 miles east through the vineyards, barley fields, and citrus groves. A single-track streetcar line ran down the middle of the Prospect Avenue from it, but service was infrequent and the trip took 2 hours. The old citrus fruit packing house was converted into a livery stable, improving transportation for the inhabitants of Hollywood. The Hollywood Hotel was opened in 1802 by Whitley, who was the president of the Lost Pacific Boulevard and Developmental Company. Having finally acquired a herd ranch and subdivided it, Whitley built the hotel to attract land buyers flanking the west side of the Highway Avenue. The structure from the Prospect Avenue, which still a dusty, unpaved road, was regularly graded and gravel. The hotel was become internationally known and was the center of civic social area and home of the stars for many years. Whitley's company developed and sold one of his early residential areas in Ocean View Tract. Okay, let me move down a little bit. What's this thing? Because it was called Hollywood Land before it was called Hollywood. All right. There, a large sign reading Holly. It's now used to say Hollywood Land. Was built in the Hollywood Hills in 1923 to advertise a housing development, not the goddamn movie theaters and all that bullshit. For fucking housing development. In 1949, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce entered a contract with the city of Los Angeles to repair and rebuild the sign. The agreement stipulated that land be removed to spell Hollywood, so the sign would now refer to the district rather than the housing development. During the early 1950s, the Hollywood Freeway was constructed through the northeast corner of Hollywood. Capitol Records, blah, 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 blah. That's about it. That's about it. So you see here, this shit ain't got no occult meaning to that shit. Motherfuckers just coming up with fucking names, listening to some lady like, yo, this name Hollywood. There was no Illuminati fucking thing, had nothing to do with this motherfucking shit. And I know there's nothing gonna say, oh, who got money to build a fucking city and shit? He had to be an Illuminati. Let me see. Let me stroke his ego here. Let me see. Cool. I didn't get to say that. I bet. Father of Hollywood. Developer, banker, civic innovation. Wood was the picture that you moved to Hollywood. That is 1831. So y'all can look that up and you say, I want somebody to see if any of those guys and stuff that help make that area and stuff for Freemasons or Illuminati, as they can say. Put that up there. Yeah, that shit happens. So let's finish up this nigga Nutz video here. You get on out of here. Oh, man. I'm getting tired. It's 4 o'clock shit. Gotta cease for me and shit. Time to get in bed. 4:30. That shit crazy. Cut that shit out. All right. Here go the nigga Nutz.
To Freemasonry, or also doing it to the public, everything. Nobody gets that shit. And then you got, I'm gonna close this up with the Jeet Kune Do, the Tao Jeet Kune Do, man. Like I said, I've always read Bruce Lee's quotes. Some of his quotes are not his own. Like when this book came out, it came out posthumously. That means after he died. And the people that got a hold of his book before he died were Freemasons, especially the one of the authors, Edwin Hazlitt or Hazlitt. This is an executive director to the Alumni University of Minnesota. That's where a secret fraternity of Freemasons reside.
What? We're a secret fraternity, a Freemasons fraternity. So it's a fraternity that I want somebody doing that shit right now.
He died were Freemasons. After he died, and especially the one of the authors, Edwin Hazlitt or Hazlitt, director to the Alumni University of Minnesota. That's where a secret fraternity of Freemasons reside. Look it up. That's all people know is yin and yang. But it's like this book wasn't even strictly published by Bruce Lee. 5 other authors put this together. They could have added in their own philosophies. Nobody knows that. It represents the corrupt of good and bad, or 2 halves, light and dark, the moon and the sun. And they like to worship a sun god and a moon god. False gods, bruh. The arrows represent endless interactions between good and bad. Yin and yang, dark and light.
I'm just trying to look it up that name. Came up as a boxer. I suggest you guys check that out. Put it in the comments and stuff. Then if it comes out, we can do another video on it.
Like they seem like they're nice people, but they do evil shit. That's no bullshit. This is Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do symbol. You can look in his book. You can find his quotes, man, to where he says like, "Oh, people will laugh at me," but that's because they're ignorant. Like the ignorant will laugh at you, but the wise will understand. And then a lot of you want to come on here bitching about these videos and shit. You ignorant. You don't understand. And only the wise understands. And you missed this. Or how about the one where he says, or he supposedly says, because like I supposedly said that he don't give a damn about heaven and he don't fear hell. That's the kind of shit. And then the evil intent in this shit is that a lot of people want to be like Bruce Lee. And it strays them away from their original path and their destiny to where they want to follow someone else's shadow. And
stumbling block. That's what you are.
In one of the quotes in the book, to where Bruce Lee says, people follow shadows to where it strays away from them knowing their true self. The dude,
Nigga, that's you. God damn. Shit.
does the bad shit and puts the good back out into people's faces to where it just keeps them in a cycle. But that's the bad intent, is that a lot of people want to be like Bruce Lee, strays you away from your bad, from not from bad intent, but from your original destiny and from who you truly supposed to be. Copies, clones, copycat, wannabes, all. Like I said, I don't even gotta prove to you that this motherfucker had on a Mason garb when he's doing the same shit that all these other celebrities have done. And then then supposedly faked his death. So what they show you in the game of death, they put everything out it. It's in your face too. Graven image, 30 years old, supposed of his death. Game of death telling you before he so-called passes away that they're gonna fake his funeral. Glass case, so his face will not be tampered with. Weird ass scar that appears on his face, but it's not in his autopsy photo, supposed autopsy photo. Like, continually, over and over again, to where people that Bruce Lee does, channeling spirits, and let's not forget the fucker Anton LaVey. I mean, what more do y'all want? It's all real, man. I can't stress this enough. And I'm done. It only took me 23 minutes. It took me 4 years.
Say nothing, nigga.
I love you all with all my soul. I want to get this out. I never judge you. I always got love for you.
You there for me like I'm there for you. What you just said earlier about the motherfuckers. I told you, you want to be down, nigga. You just like Judah Nazareth. Judah Nazareth really want to be down. Judah Nazareth told you, hey man, yo, some dude say he's an Illuminati. I went to it. It was just like a blank page with a dude with a front. These niggas is crazy.
Force nobody to stop doing this. I cannot do that. That's not my job or my place. I only show you the origins of this, and then you take it from there. It's up to you on what you want to do with your life. This is just what I gotta show you. This is my job. Nothing more. Heavenly Father is the truth, man. Always and forever. Rukshai. Out.
Bye, nigga. Bye. 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 All right, y'all. That. All right. That wasn't too bad. I said I'll do that shit in under 2 hours and shit. That ain't bad. I did that motherfucker in under 2 hours. Goddamn. That's weird. You're not gonna let me see. All right, y'all. We can get up out of here and shit. I think I see motherfuckers. Hope any of y'all would come up in here and talk some shit. Oh, this comment loaded. Let me leave. Actually didn't. Weird. Get that shit. But anyway, get up out of here. Telling me I want to know what the comment is. Let me see it. Great. They never win, yo. It's always something. Illuminati did it. Oh, it's Siberians. Now I see it. Said been killing it at the club with my gang, Savannah, Georgia. Not that bored, and you other clowns. Not that bored, and you other clowns know anything about that. Yup, yeah, right? What's up? Burn their asses to the ground. Yeah, that's what's up, yo. I was wondering, I was fighting to see what that comment was, yo. I was like, yo, who the fuck? It wouldn't let me look at the comment. But that's what's up, man. Yeah, man. You know what we doing shit over here and shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta show the people common sense sometimes and shit. Common sense. You motherfuckers all fucking Illuminati motherfuckers and shit. This shit crazy. Illuminati motherfucker, they gonna kill all of this. Now they're trying to say the yin and the yang and shit, some Illuminati shit. Like, these niggas is fucking crazy. I just don't get it. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. That's right. Up in the club. Yeah, one of my boys and shit came and saw me and shit from New York the other day and shit. Gave me a big old bottle of fucking 1800 tequila and shit. I was crunk for a couple days and shit off that motherfucker. But fucking yeah. So shout out to Mike G again and shit. Shout out to you, Siberians, coming by. Shout out to Cleaner. My bad and shit. Your mic was jacked up. Yeah, guy one. Definitely shout out to my homegirl P. Shout out to my homegirl Jennifer. 144,000. Shout out to that guy one. Shout out to Rudy. Born just don't learn and shit. He ain't doing nothing. Sitting in his mama basement and shit. Eating Cheetos. Fingers all orange and shit. Fucking up his keyboard. Mad and shit at Trey Tail and shit because he won't give his tracks back. But yeah, what else is going on, yo? There's something else going. I had something popping, something that I wanted to do. I wanted to share with y'all. I don't know. I got some more videos. Oh yeah, I got a good one on Judah Nazareth and shit. I'm gonna drop that shit. He gonna be mad as a bitch. He gonna be mad as a bitch. I might do that tomorrow. I supposed to been doing this shit. I've been sitting on it and shit. I like sitting on shit because sometimes when I sit on shit, some other shit pop up and like, you know what I mean, to add on to that shit and make that shit even more dope. So once in a while I'll be sitting on stuff. But yeah, man, I don't know. Oh shit, that's not good right there. That's definitely not good. So, yeah, I gotta go. I'm fucking up shit. Oh shit, I can't believe I did that. That's crazy. Fuck this up. God damn it. Fuck. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I know 6 people up in here. I want to keep talking shit, but I don't really know what else to say unless somebody want to hop on this motherfucker. I'll put the link in the chat. Y'all want to hop on and talk some shit. Cuss me out. I don't know. Tell me I'm cool and shit. I'm the man and shit. Keep burning these niggas up. Oh yeah, and 12 tribes of Israel. I think that's his screen name and shit. He was up on the Sonetter when I was on Sonetter show. He was up in the comments saying like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in fucking House of David. He don't remember me and shit, but he does remember. He does remember. And I said I learned from the House of David. I wasn't a member of the House of David. I learned from House of David. Outside, smoking them tweeds and shit, collecting them motherfucking notes, nigga. Fucking so, my man and shit, I've been to your crib and shit, like pick you up. I know where you work at, like all types of shit. So, like, I don't know that nigga and shit. Like, know what I mean? You know me pretty well and shit. And you was a cool brother. I can keep that shit 100. Like, out of the rest of the crew that we was chilling with, like, you was the coolest out of all of them and shit. Like, you was the more, from what I known of you. Shit. I didn't know you that well. I didn't know all your business and shit. But just interacting on some Hebrew Israelite, I don't know. You keep fucking up Judah Nazareth, fucking up the other cults and shit. Yeah, that's about it. So let's get up out of here. Little Monty just dropped another video. I've been sleeping on a couple of these videos and shit. I gotta catch up. Shout out to him and shit. We're getting the popo and shit on Yahweh Ben Yahweh with his 6 feet and rotten ass and shit. Yahweh Ben Yahweh has left the building. That's right. All right. So we go out here with some Josh. I think we're gonna play that Shine, Shine, Shine joint. This motherfucker loaded. All some shit. Niggas think they slick as hell. Oh well, you motherfucking shit does sell. Josh killed that song and shit. I might just play that shit. That shit fire. Oh well. All right. Yeah, play that. Fake Hustles. Nah. I'm gonna play that other shit. Stone. Stone is my joint too. Yeah, I'm gonna play Sean. I'm gonna play Stone. And Coolin was dope too. And Coolin's a dope ass song. Lord Gary and shit. All this shit's dope. That fucking Stone shit. I like the end part of that shit. Once it's long, I don't know. Somebody pop up. I might start back up. Where is it? You think they slick as hell. Oh well. Oh, here it is. Oh, dang it. Got pass it. Pass that shit like a mother. Here we go. Stone. All right, y'all. Killer be the goddamn witch rider general. You got witch. I burn their motherfucking asses up every goddamn time.
Loyalties with neighbors, raiders on the moon, and on your face. Lace stockings, boots and clothes, show hoes. I hate those. Stay froze. No coke and nose, no overdose. Stay on the post, heavily host. The jungle, more than Guns N' Roses. Welcome to the Black Denial. Living looks sunny. Brothers Playboy Bunny, Esau Hunting. Looks like a job for somebody, something somewhere here. Told y'all folks time and space clear. Flat earth, round earth, you're all between alphabet. Street champ, die on the scene, burn up Vatican with ease. Then rest and watch Adama from the trees. Then rest, watch Adama from the trees. Believe, like hate. Say wings and Belize, collapse Eiffel on BBC, because blacks with EBC on attack on all of me and Army. Captain Reeves, what he brings, he what breeds Captain Army and me of all on attack and see. BBs with black because CBD on iron collapse, believes and swings egg like Belize trees. Look from Adama, watch and rest in. Ease with Vatican up burn. Seen the on die camp. Greek alphabet between in all earthbound. Earth flat, kill your space. Time for y'all. God told y'all. Yahweh is one. Tom, Yahweh, La, one, and Yahweh, Allah, Hayam, Aha, Lahayam, Bashar, Khan, Ahayam, Yahweh, the God, host this girl for they who us old don't homeless, bonus holiday, views on the violence, Joneses, and Army Captain breathes on what he brings, captivated audience on the Nutz swing. An Army Captain breathes on what he brings. Captivated audience on the Nutz swing. Slice. Sickle. Torch.
I keep watching that video when that motherfucker, the dog was chasing that motherfucker. That shit was funny as shit, yo. That shit was some funny ass shit, yo. I just keep watching that shit. That shit be having me cracking up. Oh shit. The dog is on that motherfucker ass and shit. He's like, oh shit. Oh shit. Get your ass up out here again, Siberian. Yeah. Gonna be the goddamn Witchfighter General. I'm about this bitch. All right, y'all. Peace. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, the goddamn like buttons now. Make sure y'all hit that shit.